Closed captioning is being provided by GigiCast, Global Broadcast Solutions.
Smoked a giant.
They're jumping me.
We need your help more than ever.
Dedicating a lifetime to finding a cure for cancer is what Dr. Arnold S. Leonard is doing. As a professor of surgery at the University of Minnesota and past head of the pediatric surgery department, he has devoted the last 19 years to cancer research in the field of genetic engineering, boosting the immune system with human interleukin-2 gene. Today, Dr. Leonard, along with colleague Dr. Dan Saltzman and the staff at their immunology and biology lab at the University of Minnesota, is on the cutting edge of cancer research.
Hi, I'm Rob Evans.
And I'm Michelle Eichler.
And this is YETI's Ultimate Hunt, Pittsfield, Illinois. Part of the Whitetail Golden Triangle, which boasts some of the largest bucks the Midwest has to offer.
And Pittsfield is also home to Whitetail Properties and Pete Alfano. Whitetail Properties has emerged as a leader in the development and offering of some of the best hunting properties in the United States. They also offer some great outdoor entertainment.
But to understand Pete's passion for hunting down and killing cancer, and his staunch support for the ASL Cancer Fund and our own YETI's Ultimate Hunt TV show, we've got to look to the past and the loss of Pete's father.
So please watch and donate. And you can do that by texting 4CURE to 50555. You can also visit our website at ultimatehunt.tv. And don't forget Facebook. We need your likes, but we need your donations. You can make a difference. We're so close to a cure.
Native to the big buck mecca, Pike County, Illinois, Pete Alfano lives the outdoor lifestyle most can only dream of. His love and pursuit for harvesting trophy whitetails has led Pete across 7 states. This passion for hunting and the outdoors has also led Pete to become one of the founding owners of Whitetail Properties. However, all the success has not always come easily for Pete. When many young teenagers were dreaming of new careers and heading off to college, a young Pete's life would take a different turn.
You know, I was affected at an early age by cancer. I was 18 years old, my dad passed away from cancer, and my dad was basically Superman to me. I mean, he was just a tough, hard-nosed Italian guy. I thought, you know, he could whip anyone on the street, and he didn't want to tell me because he was too tough and he thought he would just go away. But, you know, he told me, we got through it, we accepted it, I was with him, and it happened fast. You know, my dad was around for about another month, and got to share, last 30 days of his life with him. And every single person, I think everyone knows someone that's been affected by cancer. It's a terrible disease, and any small thing that we can all do to help for a cure, we can all join forces, and I think one day we can kick this thing in the butt.
Some say overcoming hardships or the loss of a loved one makes you stronger. But for Pete, that's when the reality of precious life began. Today, Pete contributes much of his success to the values instilled by his father many years ago. Hard work and dedication by Pete and the many other members of the Whitetail Properties team has labeled them as the authority in selling and managing premier whitetail habitat. And the Whitetail Properties television program is a show that highlights the benefits of owning your own land while featuring intense, up-close and personal, 100% fair chase hunting.
The corn crib buck I'm not going to forget for a long time. It's probably one of my favorite hunts. It was right when we started working with Banks Outdoors. They make the 2- and 3-man Banks blinds. They're actually big enough to bow hunt out of, and we helped them design a 4-man blind so we could film and bow hunt out of. So it was on my farm here in Pike County. I decided that I was going to try to put the blind up 10 feet up in the air, elevated right in the middle of a cornfield, and we harvested some of the corn out. It was a tiny hole, like 2 acres. It's just an absolute killing spot up on a ridge, big timber surround it. bucks have to pop up during the rut and come in there. And I mowed a trail through where they had to walk. It was perfect. I mean, he walks right down the road, right to me, 20 yards, quarters. It was awesome hunt. It's one of my favorite hunts. You know, walking up to him, I was excited because it's not very often with archery equipment you don't have a blood trail. And it was like, I literally watched him drop in his tracks with probably an hour and a half of daylight left. So it was like, it was so surreal getting out of the blind, looking at him at a different angle, walking up to him and getting your hands on him. You're like, yeah, this plan came together.
Man, that was awesome. It's got to be one of the best hunts I've ever had.
It's incredible how everything comes together when you hunt them right.
Together as outdoorsmen, we will kill cancer. Text 4CURE to 50555 to make your $5 donation to ASL Cancer Research Fund.
Sweet.
That is sweet. I want one of these.
Slay Custom Rifles support the ASL Cancer Research Fund. Order yours today.
We placed this tick on a pair of Illimitic pants. As you can see, he wants off. Illimitic is tick-repelling camo clothing with insect shield technology, a revolutionary process that fuses repellent to the fabric. It's odorless, EPA registered, and will last through 70 washings, the expected life of a garment. Illimitic flat-out repels ticks. Help protect yourself from ticks that can cause debilitating Lyme disease. Wear Illimitic.
Hear like you've never heard before with Wild Ear Hearing Boosters.
Here, up to 5 times better.
5 times.
Hear up to 5 times better.
Hear distant bugles, gobbles, and calls.
Hear approaching game before you see them.
Before you see it. Wild Ears also protects your ears from gunshots.
Yet they allow you to converse without removing.
Wild Ears are custom fit for all-day comfort.
State-of-the-art technology you
won't believe.
Learn more at wildear.com.
More than the trade association for the firearms industry. The National Shooting Sports Foundation's mission is to promote, protect, and preserve hunting and the shooting sports. We promote participation, helping to bring more new people into the sport. We protect our sports from the field to Capitol Hill. We preserve hunting traditions and firearms freedoms for you and for future generations. Promote, protect, preserve. It's not just our mission, it's our passion. To find out more, visit nssf.org.
Legendary performance just went to the next level. Muzzy MX3. Compact design, wider cut, thicker blades. Bad to the bone, just got better. Muzzy's new MX series.
Don't worry, it's a YETI. YETI coolers are roto-molded. It's the same process used to make whitewater kayaks. YETI coolers are tough. They're even certified grizzly-proof. And with at least double the insulation, a YETI cooler is also better at doing what a cooler is meant to do: keep things cold. YETI coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer.
You can support the fight to cure cancer, along with these supporting companies: Muzzy, Black Gold, Scent Block, Luminoc, Wild Ear, Game Hide, Nikon, National Shooting Sports Foundation, Outdoor Edge, Duluth Pack, American Classic Marine, Phantom Lures, Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, beyond 99%, and by YETI Coolers. Wildly stronger, keep ice longer.
Well, Big Browse is the buck that he's probably the most home-bodied, stay-at-home buck that I've ever harvested or had 3 years of history with. I literally have probably 40,000 pictures of this buck in 2 years, and I narrowed them down to one food plot we had. I call it the Coliseum or Soldier Field because I'm a huge Bears fan. And this night he totally came from wide open brush country. I literally don't even know where he came from. It's wide open. Usually where he comes from, big cedar thicket canyons. Came in wide open country, snuck all the way around the blind and stepped out in the food plot, and he knew something wasn't right, but something made him. A doe walked out into the food plot and he lip curled and walked out, and once he committed, then I knew it was over. I knew I had to get the gun ready, get set up, because, you know, this is my chance at that buck.
Ready?
Put a great shot on the TC, did work like it always does, and he expired just 50 yards right in the timber. But that's probably the best 8-pointer I've harvested. He was right at 160 inches as an 8.
To your request right there. I think it's over.
You know, I walk in on this buck, you know, he's an 8-pointer, but I'm gonna definitely say he's right there at the top of my list on the biggest, cleanest, nicest big 8s with, you know, 10, 11 inch eye guards that I've ever seen. You know, people can say like shoot 10s and everything, but I'll shoot a 160 inch 8-pointer all day. So if anyone has any you don't want, call me, I'll go over and shoot them for you. Things are absolutely rocking at Whitetail Properties. Real estate has never slowed down for us, even in this slow time in the economy when it's affected the housing markets and everything else. We've been growing basically 100% every year during this downtime, and the real estate side's really busy. Our production side, we're outsourcing so much work. We're bringing on, those guys have grown 100% too every single year. Paul Sawyer, the wild card, the machine. I've got about 100 other names for him. Our company growing as fast as we have in a short amount of time, he is one of the giant rocks behind that.
So here's what we got going. We're just finishing up Whitetail Properties Television, episode number 4. About 3 weeks ago, Joe and I interviewed about half of the guys on the show. Then what we did is we put it on a timeline, got the show built, and then yesterday Joe went and filmed Dan and Pete in order to finish the show.
Well, we're last one standing. Guess I'm riding back with the Ultimate Hunt cameraman. Let's go, Timmy.
I like to call Joe Ogden Barney Rubble, because he's like stocky dude, you know, like thinks he's a pimp and he's real short, and he's good because, you know, he'll lay down the law when he needs to.
I like when I do good things. This looks really good. We did this show in actually 2 days. It's like a marathon, but when you bring this team together you bring it together, you come together as one, good things come out.
I'm gonna farm here in Pike County, Illinois. We've worked this lonesome gobbler off the roost and into the field, and he's heading in our direction.
Look in the field. He just came into the field down the corner.
That's how we roll.
This is how you want to start a turkey season. 1 hour, opening day.
Limb hangers.
Hi, I'm Tom Nelson. I'm the national spokesperson for the ASL Cancer Fund. I'm up here in Saskatchewan bear hunting, but back in Minnesota, the good doctors are on the ultimate hunt, the hunt to cure cancer, and they need your help.
Together as outdoorsmen, we will kill cancer. Text 4CURE to 50555 to make your $5 donation to ASL Cancer Research Fund.
There was a time in America when you needed something that was built right here. It lasted for years, and you could be proud of it. For 5 generations, our family business has built thousands of high-quality boats right here in America. The American Classic 21 is built using modern composite technology with the heritage of old-world craftsmanship. The ACM 21, classic style, exceptional quality. See us at AmericanClassicMarine.com.
Just like in 1882, all Duluth packs are handmade and offer a lifetime guarantee. Shop DuluthPack.com and then start your adventure. Made in America, guaranteed for life.
Independent tests confirm that the pins on a black gold are 20% brighter than the next brightest bow sight. So bright that we had to use photochromatic technology to dim the pins in bright light. In low light, while the pins on other bow sights are growing dim, the pins on a black gold sight are still perfectly bright. Be the last one out of the woods at night. Get a black gold sight.
From the makers of Luminoc comes the incredible Luminarrow. When you get that shot of a lifetime, you better be shooting the best that money can buy. Shoot the best and light it up. The incredible Luminarrow, powered by Bert Coyote Luminoc.
Donations to the ASL Cancer Fund have been contributed by Outdoor Edge, the finest quality knives and tools for the big game hunter.
This portion of the Ultimate Hunt is brought to you by YETI Coolers. Wildly stronger. Keep ice longer. Owning your own piece of prime hunting land is every hunter's dream. And for one man and his company, it's their goal to help bring those dreams to reality. Located in the heart of whitetail country is one of the leading real estate companies with a simple goal: to successfully unite serious buyers with prime hunting locations. Land specialist and Pike County native Pete Alfano has been successful in his efforts for merging buyers and sellers together on premier hunting properties. Much of Pete's success can possibly be traced back to his childhood and positive values instilled by his parents.
When I was 16 years old in 1989, we were still living in Chicago. My parents were getting ready basically to retire. They were going to sell their restaurants, and we were going to move down to this small, quiet community here in Pike County, Illinois. And knowing my dad, I mean, he was a tough Italian guy. I mean, if you think of Rocky, I think my dad could have smoked Rocky in a second in a fight, but he wasn't feeling good, and I never saw my dad in pain, or, you know, it just wasn't him. And my mom took him to the hospital, the emergency room, and they were trying to figure out what was wrong with him. And he came back, and my mom told us, you know, your dad's got cancer, and it was probably the biggest punch in the stomach. It's one of those feelings that it's hard to even explain until you go through it. Well, after talking to the doctors quite a bit, they said that they would do surgery and remove the tumor out of his stomach, and everything was looking really good. The thing about cancer that's just rips your guts out is when you think it's taken care of. You know, the doctors, you sit down with them, and you find out someone has cancer, and you think the worst thoughts in the world, and then they, you know, he had surgery, they removed it, they said everything's fine, and then your emotions, you come back up, and you're like, yeah, you know, everything's gonna be fine. And then what's so evil about cancer is then it can just sneak right back. And then the second time when it snuck back, it went into his spine. You know, when his cancer came back, it entered into his spine this time, and it traveled so fast. It went to his brain, and he was gone in a few days. And at that point, all of our family, we had to come together and rally. My dad was in the restaurant business his whole life. I had to make a decision at that time. You know, I figured I can always go back to school, but I can't, you know, I'm not gonna get rid of the restaurant in my dad's name, not right after he passed away. I felt like I couldn't do that. You know, buying that restaurant, it's kind of fueled everything in my life. I mean, I know that I wouldn't be sitting here without that restaurant, without the guidance and everything my dad did for me. I know he's been on my shoulder quite a bit. I guarantee if you haven't been, you will be affected by cancer in one way or another. And I'm here to tell you, I promise you, it will change your life if it hasn't already.
Dr. Leonard and Dr. Saltzman, along with their staff at the Immunology and Biology Lab at the University of Minnesota, are on the cutting edge of cancer research and are committed to translating their technical discoveries into real-life applications for cancer therapy. Their continued research is possible through financial support from people like you and me. Financial support from the hunting community has been important to the development of this research.
And now, an important cancer research update from our own Dr. Dan.
The following cancer research update is being brought to you by Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession.
I'm Dr. Dan Saltzman. Interleukins are in the family of important cytokines that help our bodies fight disease. When it comes to cancer, interleukin 15 plays one of the most important roles. Two of the immune-activating cytokines that we are very interested in testing are interleukin 12 and interleukin 15. Interleukin 12 causes many of the cells of the immune system to become activated and to secrete additional activating cytokines. Interleukin 15 signals cells to act in much of the same way as interleukin 2, but with one very important exception. It does not cause suppressive regulatory immune cells to multiply. Therefore, IL-15 has been designated as the most important cytokine to be investigated for cancer immune therapy by a panel of experts recently convened at the National Cancer Institute. We are focusing on both of these molecules as we develop the next generation of Salmonella anti-cancer therapy. You can play an important role in this groundbreaking research by donating all you can. We need your help. I'm Dr. Dan Saltzman.
The ASL Cancer Research Fund needs your financial support in the fight to cure cancer. Log on to our website at ultimatehunt.tv, locate the donate button, and make your financial pledge today. Your donation will make a difference.
Don't worry, it's a YETI. YETI coolers are roto-molded. That's the same process used to make whitewater kayaks. YETI coolers are tough. They're even certified grizzly-proof. And with at least double the insulation, a YETI cooler is also better at doing what a cooler is meant to do: keep things cold. YETI coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer.
Great achievements have a way of creating even greater expectation, like an uncompromisingly rugged hunting binocular built to defy the element. The all-new ProStaff 7. It's what you'd expect from Nikon at a value that is unexpected.
History has shown that success breeds success. As the original scent control leader, ScentLock helps hunters improve success with products tested in the lab and proven in the field. So if you're a real whitetail freak, trust your skills, trust your instinct, and hunt with ScentLock.
You can support the fight to cure cancer, along with these supporting companies: Muzzy, Black Gold, ScentLock, Luminoc, Wild Ear, Game Hide, Nikon, National Shooting Sports Foundation, Outdoor Edge, Duluth Pack, American Classic Marine, Phantom Lures, Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center, beyond 99%, and by YETI Coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer.
So please join us in our fight against cancer. You can donate $5 by texting 4CURE to 50555 and check out our website, ultimatehunt.tv. And we're also on Facebook. We need your likes and your donations. Please help us.
YETI's Ultimate Hunt continues with more from Pete Alfano.
What's up, YETI's Ultimate Hunt? Come on, we're gonna go this morning. I'm gonna start my day. We're gonna go to the taxidermist, go check on a bear. Hey, what's up, dude? How are you? How much? Cool. It's funny, I already forgot what it looked like. Broadhead hole right there, little long shot. I say we do that one. We'll keep it simple. I got faith in you. I'll just stay in touch with me. We got to get back after it. I live with Jeff. He's the office manager for Whitetail Properties. He's my best friend. He's my business partner, my hunting partner, and it's pretty cool because we're like brothers, I guess, more than roommates. So you got the Sportsman's channel on right now. Let's see
love her more.
After my divorce, Jeff kind of opened up his arms, I guess, in his life to me to let me come in and stay with him, which I'll be indebted and grateful the rest of my life for him, because I needed him at that point. And me and him get along great because he doesn't like to cook. He's actually a terrible cook, and I'm sure he's gonna watch this and want to kick my butt. But
We're doing cribs, country hillbilly style.
it's quiet out here. We're only, I guess, 7 miles from the office. But as crazy as the office is and as busy as we are and our hunting schedules and everything, it's super nice to come out here in the country and just be totally quiet. There's nothing out here.
And the maids weren't here today, so my room's a mess, you can tell. See, I always bring my work home every single night.
You know, usually in the outdoor industries, all the TV shows, all the outdoor celebrities or whoever, you know, usually we're competitors. We're chasing the same dollars. We're chasing that viewer. And just like, you know, cancer has no boundaries. It doesn't care who you are. You know, two of the biggest heroes in this battle against cancer, we're doing all of our part, but the doctors behind the scenes, Dr. Leonard, Dr. Salzman, they dedicate their lives to this. And they are this close to coming up with a cure. So please do all you can, and let's win this battle.
Guess that's it. I'll be doing laundry, packing my stuff, because I'm going to see my girlfriend this weekend. So let's eat. And then Yeti's Ultimate Hunt. I want to thank you guys for being here. And let's get this worked out. We're going to kick cancer right in the teeth. You gotta be gentle with this meat because it's so good. It's like Kobe burgers. Nothing but the best. Bon appetit. Well, that was a day of my life here at Whitetail Properties. I'll go home, turn the channel, show's over.
If you'd like to help support the doctors in their fight to cure cancer, log on to our website at ultimatehunt.tv. There you will find information and updates about the show and ways you can support and donate to the doctors and their research.